Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. In the last part we started off the Donut Plains, you got a good amount done with in it. And now we're going to continue on, finish it, and start up the next world. This level here is the first one I generally like to use the Cape Feather on to show something off at least, because there's actually a new item we can get in here. Also, fun fact, this is the second time I'm recording commentary for this because the first time I had my mic up, and it sounded like this the entire time. Isn't it annoying when you forget to do that? And that's the new item. That is a 3-up moon. Obviously, as the name suggests, it's a moon that gives you 3 lives. Somehow. Hammer Brothers there are thankfully nowhere near as annoying as Mario 1. Just jump from below them or on top of them and you'll kill them, no problem. Now, that is Morton's castle, but I want to stock up on some items first because, yeah. Why? Because having items for a castle is kind of useful and good and needs to be done. So let's head into Morton's castle, which is the first one to actually have a good vertical section. Also, these little cutscenes here where you're entering a ghost house or castle, you can skip with the B button. That's why it ended a bit earlier there. We obviously have some new enemies here, Thwimps and Thwomps. The Thwimps were the one in the first area that went into an arc, and the Thwomps are these guys. They won't crush you. I think they do in the 3D games, well, depending on the game, obviously. I'll be honest, I rarely pull off that Cape Feather jump. It's not like pixel or frame perfect, but it's very tough to time. Not impossible, though, as I just showed. And now we need to go up right here. I don't know how many concussions I gave Mario there, by the way. Obviously, you can get crushed here as well. In fact, if I recall correctly, quite a few of the castles have vertical sections like this. Especially in, obviously, the new Mario games, because they like making them towers for some reason, even though I'm not a big fan of that. Though, thankfully, Mario 3D World fixed that. Also, I'm not sure how the heck you're supposed to get that green block right there, but you can somehow, probably. In fact, Mario 3D World has very few vertical levels. Anyway, the boss here is Morton, is going to be the copy-paste thing you're going to see a lot in this game. He crawls across the floor, goes to the walls, heads onto the ceiling, and drops down on top of you, and causes a shockwave, which caused me to get hit. Not that hard. In fact, generally you should only maybe allow him to attack once, never twice, because then you're just taking too long. Nothing that hard, but he can surprise you if you're not paying attention. Again, if your eyes aren't on the screen when playing a video game, you're either on Facebook, texting someone, or otherwise. Also, fun fact, that little jingle there was actually reused in one of the Mario RPGs. I think it was Thousand Year Door for the email service thing? Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? Tune in next time and find out. Same bat place, same bat channel. I think I misquoted that, damn it. And welcome to the Vanilla Dome. If you can't tell at this point, after Yoshi's Island, essentially every level is named after a food. And this being underground, we're going to have a lot of underground levels, with quite a few alternate exits. Also, I was wrong about those guys' names. I forget what they said they were last part, but the bats are actually called swoopers, not whatever I said they were. Also, don't do what I'm about to do. Don't! This is what happens when I play when I'm tired. I'm either absolutely nonsensical, or I have the reflexes of a god. I would show you what I meant, but that would require me fetching a really old recording of Mega Man 03 where I completely no-hitted the first 2 stages. Oh, that was back in the day. Then again, that was 3 years ago almost. Oh god. Anyway, we got a star here. If you actually let this platform fall all the way, you technically can still get to the exit if you spin jump on the enemies that are down there. They're either called Blargs or Balrogs. I forget which. Though I think it's Blarg, because Balrog, that's a Street Fighter character. He's the Mike Tyson XP over here, and I think he's Vega over in Japan? Or our Vega is their Balrog, at least. Yeah, actually, that's how it would be, actually, because I know for a fact M. Bison's called Vega in Japan, and Balrog over here is a Mike Tyson and pretty much joke character thing, so he'd be M. Bison. So yeah, I guess, yeah, he would be Balrog, and Vega is Balrog in Japan, yeah. You just can barely make it up this slope if you jump, thankfully. That's nearly dick design, their game programmers. Also, there's actually kind of a weird thing with checkpoints. Well, first off, there's the exit. Also, Charging Chuck there, as you just saw, is using a football. Charging Chuck is actually a man of many jobs, because he throws baseballs, he uses shovels, he uses soccer balls, and, footballs. And he'll also apparently do magic tricks where he'll pop into many of himself. You'll see that a lot through the game. Anyway, alternate exit. I went and got Yoshi for this to make it easier on myself. You could just jump up there twice, and you get to it. Actually, I should get onto this now to explain this. There's actually a level I technically recorded in this part, but the footage glitched up horribly, so I actually had to edit it out entirely. It's the next level after this one. What happened is that I got towards the end of the level, died, and I could tell the footage was glitching up just by the way it would look during the recording itself. And when I tried to go back into the level to restart it, no matter what I did, I was at the checkpoint. So I actually had to beat the level off screen, and I'm going to show you guys it next part after I do the vanilla ghost house. It was a really weird looking glitch too. Rainbows everywhere. No, not that bad, thankfully. It's not the secret zone from Star Fox. Stuff was just all over the place. Anyway, like a lot of the Vanilla Gnome stages, this one has an alternate exit. But the main exit is just completely to the top of the stage. Or at the top of the stage, rather, to the top of the stage. I just cannot grammar well at all, can I? Oh well. English is a broken language to begin with, and I love it. Anyway, main exit is right here. Dun, 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 dun. I dance along with that every time, and I need to stop doing that, because it'll distract me eventually. But it's so catchy. Anyway, alternate exit, you just need to fly up into this pipe. Near where the big line of Koopas was earlier in the level. And you got another Charge and Chuck. Actually, didn't Charge and Chuck recently... Didn't he, like, disappear for, like, a good decade and then just recently reappear in one of the 3D games? I think it was either 3D Land or 3D World he reappeared in for the first time in a while. I know for a fact he was in 3D World. I forget if he was in Land, though. Anyway, here, for doing that alternate exit, we got the second star road out of the 5. Like I mentioned last part, I'll be saving all the... Well, actually, I think that was part 1. I'll be saving all those for right before the final level. Anyway, that level to the right's the one I had to redo. I actually did it after re-exiting, coming back in here so I could go and get some stuff at the top secret area. Anyway, this level is kind of an odd one, actually. It's pretty much half underwater, half above water. And if you have Yoshi for it, guess what? The game says flat out nope, because Yoshi can't climb vines. Dinosaurs can't climb. That's a new one. I've heard winners don't eat meat, but I've never heard that one. If you guys got that reference, I love you. Then again, I love you all to begin with anyway. I just realized how creepy that would sound out of context if someone heard me say that. Okay then. Anyway, the alternate exit, I'm going to actually be cutting in right above that question mark block for it, so keep that in mind later on. Whoa, hello there, buddy. You're not supposed to jump on top of that. He's actually supposed to crunch through all these blocks, because charging chucks can actually break those blocks as if you were spin jumping on them. Also, I almost said fuzzy meatloaf. That is a reference to another YouTuber entirely. I hate buzzy beetles because they can actually almost seem to ignore your invincibility frames at times, because I'll be spinning my cape at them, but I'll still get hit. Then again, there's also like a brief frame where you're vulnerable on either side when you're spinning, so... No, I should expect it as such, I suppose. Hello there, swoopers. Go, 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 go. Ow. Tackled from behind via a football player. It's a new kind of injury, I'll give it that. Anyway, that's the main exit, but let's go for the alternative exit at that right now, and I'm cutting in right... Well, first off, Vanilla Ghost House. That's actually a very interesting ghost house, because it only has one exit. But first, I'm cutting it over here. You're gonna want to get the P-switch from either the very right of the top path or the one that I just passed, and go down here. Key's right here, and you just need to swim with it. And with that, we've gotten that alternate exit, which leads to the Red Switch Palace. This is actually the one that has the highest probability of killing you, because that Omni Shell there homes in on you. Omni Shell is actually kind of a special and rare thing. I mentioned, I think it was either last part or part 1, that Yoshi gets different abilities depending on what kind of shell he has in his mouth. If he has an Omni Shell, he gets all of them. Which is awesome, but they're incredibly rare, so And now we've pressed the red switch. I think these ones contain fire flowers, actually. But, with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Super Mario World, we'll be going into the Vanilla Ghost House and tackling whatever levels are left here in Vanilla Dome, maybe even tackling the castle there in the process. See you guys then.